Hello and welcome to another edition of Dash Cam Wisdom. Today I want to talk about not limiting your possibilities. You know, as we grow up, as we get older, we find things that work and we find things that don't work. But too often we have a methodology that's working, and because it's working, we'll just stick with that even though the results may be diminishing or results may not be fantastic. We'll keep doing that because we're comfortable with it. It's what we're familiar with, and it's what we've always done. And I've been thinking about this, and when I was growing up, any games like Monopoly, or there were several games that included dice, usually 2 dice. And so I have 1 die here, and there's 6 sides to it, right? Well, this is called a D6. And this kind of represents how we've always done things. And you see it's 6-sided, and this is the size I've always had, and this is what works. But what I've found out as I've expanded my horizons are that there are more sizes. Okay, there are more dice. So I'm going to give a shout out to Tabletop Games there off of Metcalf here in Kansas City. Opened my eyes when I walked into this store that specializes in tabletop games. And I find out there's more than just D6s. There are several different kinds in here. There's a D20 here. There's a D4 here. There's a D12 in here. I think this is the D12. So yeah, this is the D20. So it's kind of amazing. This is a D12. So there's so many more possibilities because of the way these dice are structured. But if I didn't know about this, then I'd always be limited by, hey, there's only 6 possibilities. But there are so many more possibilities, and it's really a metaphor for life. And when we limit the way we look at things, when we limit our possibilities, we're also limiting our opportunities. However, when we expand our possibilities, then by default, we expand our opportunities as well. And that's always a great thing. And if there's a number I'm rolling for, I'm going to get there a lot faster, most likely rolling a D20 versus rolling a D6. And I even have one that's a D100, right? There's 100 sides on this die. It's big, it's heavy, but it's pretty cool because there's literally 100 sides on it. So there's so many more possibilities than this. So we can really apply it to so many areas of our life, because we may be doing something that's working. However, there's a better way. There's a more efficient way. There's a more profitable way. There's a more prosperous way to do the same thing and accomplish the same thing. And it may even take less time. However, if we stay contained in this small realm, then we'll never know that. And we'll really be spending time in an inefficient way, or in a way that's not going to bring us the returns that are there, that are possible for us. So I just think it's so important to keep our eyes open for these things. And I didn't even know these things existed because I wasn't in that gaming community at all. But now kind of dipping my toe in there, and it's fun to know about this and understand these possibilities. But then I always love the cross-pollination, right? This is about the gaming community, but it also really applies to life. And I can take those lessons that I learned in the gaming community and apply it to my life and make my life better, and also get better at the game. The game as far as the tabletop games and the game of life. So that's my message for today. Hope this finds you well. And until next time, take care.